Hi everybody. Parents of students who are new to the studio and established students who have been here for a while are probably wondering about our costume procedure, which is a little different than it was last year. I am going to do this video blog to tell you a little bit more about what's going on throughout the spring. If you don't want to watch the video, feel free to scroll down because I've made a couple of important notes and listed the classes that will be receiving their costumes in the next couple of weeks right here in this blog, as well as some important information. So read on. First things first, we're getting our costumes a little bit earlier than usual. The reason why that's happening is because our costume company has a new 45-day exchange and return rate. So if a class has received the entire full costume, that is every student in the class's costume is in, then we are going to go ahead and be releasing that class's costumes to the students. The reason for that is, number one, there's not very much room in the studio and I need to make more room for more costumes to come in. So that means that if your student's costume is here, then we get to try them on and they can take them home. Not all costumes are here. Some costumes are easier to make than others. So for example, none of the ballet costumes are here. Tutus are a little bit more complicated, so those are going to be coming a little bit later in the spring. Same thing with jazz costumes, lots of sequins and fringe and so on. Those will be coming closer to April. There is a list of the costumes that have been distributed and will be coming within the next week. So check that if you're wondering where your costume is and whether or not it's living in your student's dance bag, which it shouldn't be. As far as costume distribution goes, we at the Music in Motion try on all the costumes in the studio, and before I or one of the teachers sends a costume home, we approve the fit of the costume. That means if a student has a costume in their hands, that means that that costume fits according to our standards. If a costume needs to be returned, we will keep that costume and we will exchange it. If you submitted your student sizing form, then the shipping for that exchange is free. If you did not submit your student sizing form in January, then the shipping for that exchange will be $5. I have a list of all of those submissions, so that charge will go through automatically at any time we need to exchange a costume. So far, after giving out costumes to at least 8 classes, all of the costumes have fit, and we've done a few trades inside of the classroom to make all of the costumes fit as well. Your students are not receiving tights at this date. We will be giving tights out as a big group for the whole studio during 1 week. I will choose that week and let you know later. It will be closer to the June show, but tights are here and we'll be giving those out later. So tights are coming. So again, if you're concerned about the fit of a costume, just remember that tights are being worn underneath the costume, and that usually helps the fit a lot better as well. Costume procedure. When a student brings their costume home, the first thing that you should be doing with it is putting it on a hanger. Number one. If it is a ballet costume or a tutu, hang that costume upside down by the leotard of the costume. That helps the tutu to fluff over and maintain its shape so that when the student puts the costume on, it has a really nice look to it. Number 2, put that costume in your closet, the parent or adult's closet, and not in the student's closet. That keeps them from pulling it out, trying it on, ripping apart the seams, and possibly damaging it. We do only get this one costume. If it is damaged, we might not be able to get another one. It might not be in stock, or we might not be able to get it in time. So make sure that those costumes stay in peak condition and out of the hands of the students until showtime. That is very important. Number 3, let's make sure that all of the accessories for the costume, such as the headpieces, clips, and barrettes, go into a Ziploc bag, and that Ziploc bag is simply punched a hole through right over the hanger that the costume is on. So you can attach that headpiece directly to the hanger that the costume is on. We recommend putting the costume in a garment bag if you have one. If you don't have one, you can take an upside down trash bag and just hang that right over the costume to keep it protected as well. And as a gift for students, we are going to be doing personalized logo garment bags from Music in Motion. We're going to have special black garment bags with the Music in Motion logo on it and personalized with the student's name. If that's something that you would like to purchase for your student, there is an order form down below, and those will be personalized by the lovely Miss Jessica Newcomb, our teacher here at Music in Motion. And the fee for that costume bag is only $10, and it comes with free hangers as well for the number of costumes that you have. So please get your own personalized costume bag that will last you years and years and years, that you can put all of your dance costumes in. Highly recommend that. Other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to always shoot us an email. There's going to be a lot of news coming out. I'll keep trying to do videos so that you can watch them, and blogs so that you can read this information as much as possible. The costumes will be worn again on Costume Week, which is May, I'm checking my notes here. Let's see, May 14th through 16th, we'll be doing group photos in the studio so that you can have a group photo of the entire class in costume. We'll also be doing an alterations day as well. So if there are minor alterations that do need to be made, we have arranged with our own Music in Motion seamstress who has been working with us to have bulk pricing of take-ins, reattachments, and so on and so forth at a very good price, anywhere between $5 to $15 per alteration. So be on the lookout for that information, and thank you so much, and be on the lookout for those costumes this week. Thanks, bye.